Hi, my name is Diana. I'm here to share with you how Trump tariffs affect Amazon FBA sellers. I will share with you 8 tips that will help you navigate the new situation. Before we dive in, let me introduce myself. I am a mom just like you. Not long ago, I was so stressed about paying bills and I didn't have time to spend with my kids. So I needed a different way to earn money. I needed flexibility. And that's when I discovered Amazon FBA. Fast forward 3 years, and I now make $10,000 on Amazon selling free products. And I spend just 5 hours per week doing this. I paid off debt, I travel with my family, and I've built a business that fits around my life, not the other way around. On my channel Passive Income by Mom, I share everything that I learned. Tips, strategies to sell on Amazon, also some strategies for doing e-commerce because I also have a fashion brand with dresses for girls, and also some motivational tips. And I help moms create real income through Amazon. So let's dive in. So tariff changes can be scary, especially if you're an Amazon seller. But first thing to do is not to panic, because panicking will cost you more. So stay informed, stay on top of the changes, because it will change very quickly. Base decisions made on facts, not fear. Tariffs are taxes imposed on imported goods. So sourcing products from, for example, China can become suddenly very expensive, eating in your profits. So I will show you now the method that you can use to check how much tariff will you pay for a particular product, where you can check duties and tariffs for specific products. What you need is the HTS code. So to check the HTS code for your product, you go to census.gov, and this is the website where you have the Schedule B, and you browse here for 2025. You browse the Schedule B book, and here you can find different types of products. So cereals, coffee, dairy produce, sugars, cocoa, beverages, etc. So, for example, let's say we want to sell some ski equipment, so some accessories for skiing, for skis. So we are looking for sports equipment here. Sports equipment, umbrella, snow, footwear, aircraft, certainly not. Okay. Here, toys, games, and sports equipment, parts and accessories. Okay, so we click here, chapter 95. So here there is a bunch of text, and it says that this chapter does not cover these items. So if you are looking like for a sport bag, you will have to look somewhere else. But let's say here, scroll here, and let's say we are looking for skis. Here, skis, parts and accessories. So parts and accessories to skis. So this is the HTS code. So we need to copy this one, and we go back to this website. So we put it here. Okay, and we click search. So it shows us a table, and here there is this HTS code, article description, so parts and accessories to skis. So here you can see this is the main code, and this is a like let's say a subcode to skis. So here we have parts and accessories, and these are rates of duty. So here it says free. So we are looking at general. So there is no duty on this product. And here in general, it says for most of the countries. So if there are some special countries, like here in this code for other skis, it's listed here. So in general, this is 2.6, but it's free in these countries. Colombia, it's free if you're importing from these countries. Australia, Morocco, etc. So if you're importing from these countries, then this is free. But otherwise, it's 2.6% for other skis. And here, number 2, So when you click on this, when you hover on this information button, there is an explanation. So the rates of duty in column 2 apply to products of Cuba, North Korea, Belarus. So those products, those rates here in table in column 2 are for North Korea. That's not all. So we remember this HTS code, right, for parts and accessories. Okay, so we go back here. We put the HTS code here, yes, we check the duties, but here you can see also China tariffs. So let's check this document. I already downloaded it. So here you have to search for our code. So this is our code, but you search without those last numbers. So just this one, right? And we have found this. Okay, so we need to see, it says that we need to also check for this HTS code, we need to check this one. Okay, and we copy it. So we go back to our HTS and we paste this other code that we have found in the table. Okay, we have found it. So it says in general here, the duty provided in the applicable subheading. So we saw that this was free, but here it says free plus 7.5%. So the rate of duty here is actually not free, it's 7.5%. So I just showed you how to check the duties and tariffs for particular products. If you don't know the HTS code, you can look it up as I showed you in the Schedule B website, but you can also ask your supplier. Usually they know the HTS codes for the products that they sell. So why this matters for FBA sellers? If you are sourcing from countries like China, which are affected by Trump tariffs, then your cost increases, your landed cost increases. This means that your profit margin will be less. So you either have to change the price or renegotiate with your suppliers. So tip number 1, consider sourcing from other countries. So Trump imposed huge tariffs on products sourced from China, but there are other countries that can manufacture your product. For example, Vietnam, India, Mexico, Eastern Europe. So diversifying your supply chain reduces your risk exposure in the long term. So the situation is very fluid. Policies may change again and again. So don't cancel your orders, don't change the supplier unless you have very solid numbers to make that decision. So tip number 2. This is a great time to pivot to categories that are naturally made in the US, for example, supplements and cosmetics. Yes, I know they are more competitive, but there are still niches in this category that you can focus and that you can differentiate yourself. For example, by creating a premium product or targeting a specific group of people, like those on a carnivore diet or those that are on low sugar diet. So tip number 3, you can consider selling on other Amazon marketplaces. Another huge Amazon marketplace is the UK. Those marketplaces could offer a new opportunity for you. And you can also source products locally from Europe and sell in Germany, for example. Tip number 4, use tools like Helium-10 Tariff Analyzer. It shows how your products are affected by imposed tariffs and how your profit margins may change. Tip number 5, recalculate your product pricing. Factor in tariff costs when you update your pricing strategy. You may need to increase the prices of your products. You can do it, but you also need to think about how to increase your value at the same time so you stay ahead of the competitors. Tip number 6, if tariff hikes hit suddenly, try placing a smaller order like 200, 300 items to test the profitability of the product before ordering the larger amount. Tip number 7, renegotiate with the manufacturer. So a lot of Chinese manufacturers now will see lower amount of orders. So this is a great time to use this as leverage. Renegotiate the better price, or for example, cheaper packaging, or better shipping rates. Remember that they want to keep you in business. So try to negotiate for a better price. Tip number 8. Spy on your competitors. See what they are doing. Did they raise the prices? Did they change something in the product to increase the value if they raise the prices? See what they are doing and model that. This may give you clues how the market is reacting. And extra tip here, diversify your products. So you can mix the products that are impacted by tariffs with the products that are not impacted by tariffs. This way your entire business will still stay alive when those things happen. I just shared with you 8 tips that you can use to navigate the new tariff situation. If this video helped you, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I share a lot of tips and strategies for Amazon FBA sellers, especially for a busy mom. If you have questions or want me to cover something else in the future, just drop it in the comment below. I am always reading and replying to comments. And if you are ready to take the next step with your Amazon FBA journey, I prepared a free list of potential products that you can sell on Amazon. It will save you hours in product research and thousands in mistakes. See you next time!